12 friends. I just wanted to do a little live stream. I hope you can hear me okay. I know it's not super quiet here and the sound is a bit weird, but I couldn't find a better place to do it right now. And there is a road right outside there, so you can kind of hear all the cars going, but that's fine. We can create our own little universe in here. I just wanted to do a little live stream because today is solstice and the sun is turning direction today, and I find this to be a very magical thing. In Greek mythology, solstice used to be a way for them to celebrate the start of a new year, and I think that's quite beautiful because I think we humans tend to wait with doing the changes we know we should until, you know, the start of a new week or next year or next week or tomorrow, if that makes sense. I feel like we need this this magical marking in our calendar to really go for it and to really feel like we deserve, like we have a second chance. I don't know if I managed to explain it enough, but I haven't talked English for a while now, so maybe it only makes sense in my head. But I wanted to just celebrate with making you some tea. Here is my teacup. It is see-through, which I think is quite magical. Oh, and it's full of dust. Okay, like this. Here is my teacup. And I put in, I have this. This is a little thing I put my tea in. I'm gonna do like that. And I have this tiny glass bottle. Oh no, I'm gonna make rose tea. This is tea that kind of calms you down. It smells a bit like both lavender and a bit like apricot, which is really nice. It has a really nice taste and a really nice smell. But I'm not going to use this right now actually. I have this little box full of magical things and tea and small things. And I used to have a moth in there. This is a dead bee. But I used to have a moth in there. No, here it is. You see? That's my moth. She's very small and I found her, I think 4 years ago, so she's lasted quite long in this little bottle. I'm gonna put her here so you can stare at her. And then I'm also gonna light a candle. Like this. Very important. And I'm gonna move this so it doesn't burn. Like that. And I'm also gonna light one more for my incense, because that's very important when you have it would be so funny if the whole thing just took fire like that. Okay, it's not gonna burn. Okay, like this. We have the incense and we have the candle. And then I'm gonna put two roses. They're dried roses like that. They're really small and they're really nice looking, pink. And I'm gonna add them in my cup. Actually, I'm gonna have 3 roses because 3 is such a magical number. And I boiled some water. They didn't have a more fabulous teapot than this, which is really disappointing, but you have to just go with what you have. Like this. Then I have my little golden spoon that I can stir it with. Oh, it smells so nice. It smells like roses. It kind of smells like an old lady, but a beautiful one, a fabulous one, slightly magical. A woman that has lived for like thousands of years, but she's kind of tired of living and ready to pass on into her next shape or form of existence. that's how it smells like. Like a fabulous. Now I just wait for the roses to grow a bit bigger. They're already starting to become bigger. They look beautiful floating around in my tea. And this smells like, it smells like the Middle East, kind of. Oh, it's a beautiful smell. Very rich and round and spicy. I hope the fire alarm doesn't go off. If it does, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna just put it out just in case the fire alarm goes. I have actually put out the fire alarm quite a lot of times in my life, because I'm very bad at remembering whenever I'm cooking. So I often cook and I forget that I'm cooking, and I burn whatever I'm cooking, and I end up eating like just raw vegetables for dinner. They're better raw anyway. They lose all their vitamins when you heat them up, so it's not the worst thing. Like this. Oh, I think my tea is ready now. I hope you're also making tea, because this is a wonderful day. It's solstice and the sun is turning, and finally it's getting darker again, and I'm already excited for Christmas. I love Christmas and I love the winter. I'm very excited for it to come back to me. So now I'm just picking all the roses out. I'm just sitting in the hallway, but I brought this scarf that I have as piece of, what do you call it when you cover your table with fabric? That's what I did with the scarf. And I'm using this little table I stole from someone. It's a stole. I stole the table. And I brought some plants from home. These I found on the way here, and I picked them. They're so pretty. Okay, I'm ready to taste it. In ancient times, solstice also was a time people spent celebrating that all the bad spirits were going away again. Solstice was very symbolic for like driving all the bad luck and the bad spirits away. So if you're going through a hard time right now, which I guess quite many of us are, you can think of it that today maybe some of the bad spirits are going away, hopefully. Because it's weird, just like the sun is actually turning direction. And it's strange how often that happens with people as well. When you're going through a hard time and you feel like everything is just lost and there's no tomorrow, and what's the reason of having any tomorrow? It's weird how quickly things can turn. It really is. And whenever I've been really, really depressed, or just like in general not having a good or fabulous time in my life, I've always kind of surprised myself when suddenly things were going a bit better. And it felt like, or like when things are suddenly turning, I always look back at myself and I think, if I only could tell myself back then that you have no idea that one morning you'll wake up and things will be better, and you'll think back and wonder, like, oh, it's almost like you can't even remember how it was to be depressed. I know it sounds strange, but you will get there too. Times change so fast, and nothing is eternal. Not happiness, not happiness, and not sadness. Not even this tea, and not me, nor the light or the dark. Maybe music. And with that, I don't mean specifically my music, I just mean like music. I feel like music has always been here, and it will always be here. And hopefully Mother Earth will always be here too, and her beautiful nature, as long as we take care of the little that is left of it. I think today, or any day of course, it's good to celebrate, and it's good to be mindful and maybe just talk to yourself a little and remind yourself of, what am I doing here? If I know, I should do that, and if I don't know what the hell I'm doing here on this floating rock in the middle of the universe, that's also okay. And if you've been very existential lately, especially after the coronavirus hit us all, I just know that it's completely normal. I think many of us have been reminded of, what really matters, and many of us have become very existential, like nothing matters, because I think many of us were spending a lot of energy on things that didn't really matter, and a lot of money and time, and then the virus kind of reminded me, at least, on what doesn't really matter, like celebrities, and how weird it is that some people are so rich and some people have nothing, and how little it matters to work every day if you don't like your job, and how, if we have lost someone, how important it is to tell them that we love them before they go away. And giving yourself time and space to heal or go through whatever you're going through, that's also very important. But today, during solstice, things are turning for the better, I think. And my tea smells wonderful. Right now, that's the best thing about my life, is this tea. It's beautiful. And it smells so nice in here also. Oh my god. Okay, well, I might have to go. I'm actually rehearsing with my band, but I just wanted to have a tiny tea party with you. And I hope you go on with the rest of your day, feeling well. Try to either go for a walk outside or make yourself a cup of tea, or like a glass of water with a lemon in it, and maybe like a glass of straw or something if you have it. Or just look up at the sky and try to think about how big the universe is. Or listen to your favorite song and lie on the floor and close your eyes for a minute. Just have a little moment for yourself. That's your homework for me. And take care. Okay, I'm going to go, and I'm going to drink the rest of my tea. But I kind of have to pee also, so I feel like I first have to get liquid out of my body before I put more liquid inside. Okay. I'm gonna take this phone without setting myself on fire. Oh, orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I did. Oh, okay. Oh, you're 3,000. I'm so sorry that so many of you had to watch me. But this is my table. These are the beautiful flowers. This is the tea. These are the roses now wet. And this is my magical little box with magical things. This is eucalyptus. It's one of my favorite smells. This is some random package of matches I found. Okay, happy solstice. And try to take a moment to yourself. with either a good sound or a good smell or a good taste or just relaxing, like a good thought. In any shape or way, just take a little moment out of the day to yourself. Okay, I'm going to go. I don't know if I turned the live stream the wrong way now, but whatever. There are more important things in the world. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave you. Goodbye, my brothers. Okay. Do you want to end this?